When it comes to taking dietary supplements, it is important to be an informed consumer. And don't believe everything you read. Right now, there are tens of thousands of dietary supplements available to Americans, and nearly 3/4 of Americans report taking them. Dietary supplements are ingested products, specifically products intended to be swallowed, and can be in the form of a pill, tablet, capsule, gummy, liquid, powder, or even a bar. Dietary supplements can contain ingredients such as vitamins, minerals, herbs, botanical extracts, amino acids, enzymes, and live microbials, commonly referred to as probiotics. Commonly used supplements on the market today include multivitamins, vitamin D, fish oil, vitamin C, calcium, and vitamin B12, just to name a few. Some dietary supplements can help you get adequate amounts of essential nutrients that your body needs to function or improve or maintain your overall health. But they are not intended to be a substitute for actual food or meals. Food should always be the primary source of nutrients, and a healthy diet starts with eating a variety of foods. Supplements are required to have a statement on the front of the product identifying it as a dietary supplement, or similar term, for example, vitamin supplement. They are also required to have a supplement facts label that lists the serving size, the number of servings per container, each dietary ingredient in the product, and the amount of certain ingredients per serving. The label also lists information about dietary ingredients contained within proprietary blends and other ingredients, such as fillers, binders, preservatives, sweeteners, and flavorings in descending order by weight. If you're considering taking a dietary supplement, talk to your doctor or healthcare professional, especially if you are taking other medications. Before taking any supplement, carefully read the label and watch out for products that claim to be totally safe or to have no side effects. Also, be cautious of any dietary supplement that claims to prevent, treat, or cure diseases. By law, products bearing such claims are drugs. Dietary supplements should not be taken in place of prescription or over-the-counter medications. Dietary supplement manufacturers and marketers may make claims that describe how their products affect either the structure of the human body, such as promotes heart health, or the function of the body, such as supports digestion. These types of claims are allowed as long as the manufacturer has evidence that they are truthful. The manufacturer must also include a disclaimer on the product label that says, "This statement has not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease." But remember, if a claim sounds too good to be true, it probably is. That is why you should always check with your doctor, pharmacist, or other healthcare professional before deciding to purchase or use a dietary supplement. To be an informed consumer, it is important to understand how dietary supplements are regulated in the United States. Unlike prescription drugs, the government, specifically the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, or FDA, does not approve dietary supplements or their labels before they are sold to consumers. In fact, most of the time, a company doesn't even have to tell FDA when they're putting a new product on the market. Instead, dietary supplement manufacturers and marketers are responsible for ensuring that their products are safe, and they must have the evidence to prove it. They must also have evidence to prove that their label claims are truthful. However, manufacturers are not required to present this evidence to FDA before marketing their products. So, how does FDA regulate dietary supplements? FDA has requirements for the manufacturing and labeling of dietary supplements, and FDA periodically inspects manufacturing facilities to verify that manufacturers are meeting the requirements for product quality, labeling, and claims. FDA can also take action to remove dietary supplements from the market if they are found to be unsafe, or if the claims on the products are not truthful or are misleading. One way FDA finds out about possible safety issues is through reports from consumers, healthcare professionals, and industry. This is why it is so important for you to notify FDA if you experience a bad reaction that you believe may have resulted from taking a dietary supplement. Your healthcare professional should also report the reaction to FDA. Many supplements contain ingredients that can have strong effects in your body, so you should always be alert to the possibility of a bad reaction, especially when taking a new product. Bad reactions or illnesses, also known as adverse events, can occur when taking dietary supplements, especially if you take high doses, if you take multiple supplements, or if you take them instead of or in addition to medications. Adverse events can range from itching, fatigue, and diarrhea to severe joint and muscle pain and heart palpitations. Bad reactions can even result in emergency room visits and hospitalization. If you or a family member are taking a dietary supplement and experience any bad reaction or illness, it is important to take action. First, stop taking the dietary supplement you believe is causing the reaction. Next, seek immediate medical care. If it's an emergency, call 911 or go straight to the hospital. Otherwise, contact your healthcare professional for advice. And finally, notify FDA by submitting a report through the Safety Reporting Portal at www.safetyreporting.hhs.gov. You can also call an FDA Consumer Complaint Coordinator. Contact information for your local Consumer Complaint Coordinator can be found on FDA's website or by calling FDA's Safe Food Information Line. Your role is critical. By reporting adverse reactions to dietary supplements, you can help FDA protect everyone from unsafe products. Staying safe when you're taking dietary supplements might seem challenging, but you don't have to do it alone. Always talk to your doctor, pharmacist, or other healthcare professional about any dietary supplements you are taking and before you decide to use a new supplement. This goes for everyone, but it is especially important if you are pregnant or nursing, or have a chronic medical condition such as diabetes, hypertension, or heart disease. Also, be careful about giving supplements to a child unless it is recommended by their healthcare professional. Many supplements have not been tested by manufacturers for safety in children or people who are pregnant or nursing. Some people might think that if a little is good, a lot is even better. But taking too much of some dietary supplements, even vitamins and minerals, can cause problems. For example, taking too much vitamin A, vitamin D, calcium, or iron may actually harm your health. Taking large amounts of supplements can also interfere with how other medicines work. In addition, if you take medication or are scheduled to have lab work or surgery, always tell your doctor or healthcare professional about any dietary supplements you're taking. Some supplements can interact with medications, interfere with lab tests, or have dangerous effects during surgery. And be aware, products containing hidden drug ingredients are sometimes falsely marketed as dietary supplements. These are among the most dangerous products sold as dietary supplements. You and your healthcare professionals are a team working toward a common goal: to develop a personalized health plan for you. To make conversations easier, keep a complete record of all the dietary supplements and medications you are taking, including how much and how often you take them, and bring it to your appointments. The National Institutes of Health has developed a helpful chart you can use, which can be downloaded online. And remember, to stay safe while taking dietary supplements, you should read the product labels, be cautious, Know the facts and always talk to your doctor or healthcare professional. For more information on dietary supplements, visit the FDA and NIH websites.